Film development hell, day 62. Las Vegas has lost an indie film pioneer is the name of this video. Why? Well, my name is Deborah Richards, and I am an independent film director from Las Vegas. And for the last 20 years, I've known a film producer here in town called Michael Mahal. And it is with much sadness in my heart that I have to announce that unfortunately a few days ago he passed. And this is a big shock to the indie film community out here in Vegas because he put in a lot of work over the last 20 years. He made 17 feature films, and he did a lot of this with local talent. And while I've never worked with Michael directly, I have many, many, many friends who have worked on his productions and who are very good friends with him. And while I've known Michael for 20 years, I've reached out to him on occasion, and he's been great. He always helped out. He gave me a couple numbers when I needed numbers of contacts, and he always donated to our Indiegogo campaigns and stuff like that. And
introduced us to Moeen Award.
That's true, Patrick. Actually, Michael introduced us to Moeen, who is the artist that does the key art on our movie posters. So,
3 posters.
3 different posters. Move Me to Mountain, Shaken and Stirred, and Dark Lights. So while I never actually knew him that well, I obviously clearly knew him, and the industry is a small industry, and Las Vegas is a small town, so all the major players in the city, directors, producers, actors, we all know each other. And it's just very shocking to hear of his passing. He's left one hell of a legacy, 17 films. And check them out, Mahal Empire. Michael Mahal is his name. And some of his films are names like Arena Wars, Party Bus to Hell with Tara Reid, Bermuda Island. He's a true independent film producer, and he would raise the money for his films primarily through Indiegogo, I believe, or Kickstarter campaigns. And he's incredibly successful at raising money through these crowdfunding campaigns. If you ever want to study a textbook approach at how to raise money through crowdfunding, then he would be your guy, because he has literally raised millions for his 17 movies through crowdfunding. And it's also very shocking because the last time I saw Michael was only a couple months ago, and it happened to be at a celebration of life for a mutual friend, Joanne Heckman, who sadly passed earlier this year, an amazingly talented wardrobe designer and actress. And we were at the celebration of life for Joanne, and Michael was there, and he gave a little speech, and that was the last time I saw him. And he's young. He's 39. He's young. And so on hearing this, Patrick, myself, the community, everyone is quite stunned. It happened unexpectedly. And I believe he had 5 films in production at the time of his passing, in different stages of production. So, obviously there's a lot to unpack there, and his untimely passing affects a lot of people in a lot of different ways. For me, I'm sad that the community has lost such a pioneer, because he truly is a pioneer of independent films. I tell you, as someone who's made 2 indie movies, it is hell to get an independent feature film over the finish line. And he managed to do it 17 times in 20 years. That is no small feat, guys. So credit due where credit's due. That is an amazing feat, and cinema is forever, and he has left a legacy of cinema behind him. And I'm glad that I got to share time and space with him. I'm sad that we never got to work together. Ironically, he said to me just a couple months ago, if you can write me a script with as many characters as possible, in as few locations as possible, something to that effect, and preferably starting with the letter A. And we chuckled about it because I know where he's coming from and why he was saying that. So yeah, it's crazy. So anyway, it's sad to lose anyone in your community. It's even sadder to lose someone who had such an impact on our filmmaking community here in Las Vegas. And anytime you lose someone, you can't help but get a little introspective and think about things in terms of legacy and what you leave behind and what you choose to leave behind. So yeah, we're feeling very somber here at 1905 today, and to be honest, I'm not really feeling in the mood to make a long form video about me working, because I don't really, I just want to have some private time right now for today, and use my time privately to, in my own way, think about and honor Michael and his legacy and what it means for me, and how, you know, his body of work, it is inspiring. It does inspire me, but it also, his untimely passing also just reminds me how fragile this journey is. And thank you for being on this journey with me. And I want to take a day to smell the roses, and in Michael's honor, you know, smell the roses and take a beat to really be present and be appreciative for what I have. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you, and I will see you all tomorrow for more Film Development Hell. Peace.